Hello, Philippine coin collectors, and welcome to Phil and Sing Coin Channel. Today we have a great collection of 1995 Philippine coins. And as many of you know, in 1995, the Philippines changed the reverse of their coins. And so let's take a look at these and just kind of review them. We'll start with this one. This is actually, they changed this is the obverse of the coin. So in the Philippines, the Banco Central in Pilipinas is actually on the front or the obverse of the coin. And you can see that this is kind of an interesting one. It has the star coming over the mountains, the sun here, just kind of some waves and stuff here. It has this wavy line around the outside. This is a nickel brass coin. It weighs 7.7 grams, and it's actually a pretty heavy coin. If we tip it up on its edge, we see that it's smooth. And if we tip it over to this side, we see it says Republica ng Pilipinas, 5 peso here. And if we go way down in here, these get worn out. The nickel brass gets really worn out, but it says Emilio Aguinaldo. And he, of course, is one of the heroes of the Philippines, and you can kind of see how it kind of gets scratched as it goes along. So the 5 peso was the biggest coin in 1995. They did not have the 10 peso coin yet. The next one in line was the 1 peso. And again, we see this is a Jose Rizal who's been on many of the Philippine coins, and he's facing to the right. It says 1 in front of him, peso, Jose Rizal. Then down here, 1995, Republica ng Filipinas. And then this one, you see, is not a smooth edge. It has a reeded edge on it, a reeded rim. Again, these are standard circulation coins, and these first came out in 1995, and that's why we're kind of looking at them today. Now, this is something that confuses a lot of people. This is the front where it says Banco Central ng Pilipinas, but it says 1993 at the bottom. This is not the year of the coin. The year of the coin is going to be here under the image. The 1993 that we have here is the year that the Banco Central ng Filipinas came out with this particular emblem. And then there's another thing that I want to show you on this 1 peso, and that is way down in here, we see a little sign here, and this is the mint mark of BSP, or Banco Central Pilipinas. This is the mint mark right down here. So that's the 1 peso coin. Now, this is a 50 centimo coin, which is half a 1 peso coin, but guess what? They didn't have a 50 centimo coin in 1995. They stopped making them. And so the 1993 back, this version does not have a 50-cent coin from the Banco Central ng Pilipinas. So they did have these older ones from the 80s, and of course that was Marcelo H. del Pilar, and you see here it has that kind of eagle on the back, the 50 centimo, but they did not make any 50s, so you went straight from a 1 peso all the way down to a 25 centimo in 1995. Republica ng Pilipinas, 25 centimo, not S on it. The Philippine coins have alternated between having an S on the end of centimo and not. And in 1995, they did not have any. And this coin, again, is a brass coin, weighs 3.8 grams. And if you flip it from side to side. This is the top, and this is the top. So its alignment is they both face straight up. Next down, we have the 10 centimo coin, and this is a tiny coin. Let's compare it to the size of the 5 peso, and we see that it's getting really small there. See the 10 centimo on top of the 5 peso. It's also a different material. It's a copper-plated steel, so this is going to be magnetic. One of the things that we didn't talk about with the 1 peso is that 1995 was the year they went to non-magnetic. So if you get a 1995 and above 1 peso coin, you're going to get a non-magnetic coin. If it's before 1995, it's very likely 1 peso coin is going to be magnetic. All right, so what do we got here? Well, we got the 10 centimo, which is semi-magnetic because it is copper-plated steel. It weighs 2.5 grams. And on the front, we have the 1993 again. And this is not the year again. This is just the symbol of the Banco Central Filipinas. And then finally, we have the tiniest of them all, and that's this one, with a hole in it. It's a 5 centimo from 1995. And the 5 centimo from 1995, as you can see here, has a hole on both sides, of course, and it says Banco Central ng Pilipinas, 1993. But of course, again, that's just the year of the Banco Central came out with this version of coins, and this is a 1995 coin. So let's stack them all up. Start with the biggest one. So they had a 5 peso, and this is the first year of the 5 peso. It replaced the 5 peso bill. They did not have the 10 peso then. And then, of course, they had the 1 peso. No 50 centimos in 1995, so don't look for one of those. We go straight down to 25 centimos. Then we go to the 10 centimos, and then we go to the 5 centimos. So that's our 1995 Philippine coin year right there. These are all used. They are all probably worth between 50 cents and $1 each. And there are plenty of them around, so they're not rare, and they probably never will be. Have a great day from Phil and Sing Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comment section.